Hey there, everyone. My name is Joshua from Arise Digital. I hope you're keeping safe during this COVID-19 pandemic. Remember the three things: social distancing, stay 6 feet away from each other, wash your hands, wear the mask, and just be safe out there. But today, I wanted to just explain a concept for all you business owners out there, because right now you might not be having any sales, you might not even have any idea of like, how do I approach this online world of marketing, because now you're seeing this. I had to shift my business model. I have to shift different aspects. And so today I'm just going to be guiding you through a process. And this is going to be one video, and there's going to be other videos explaining this. But this first video is going to be explaining this concept of how a person makes a decision to buy from you or schedule a call from you, and how do they actually lead up to that decision. And so I'm going to explain that concept with you today. And I hope that that helps you through this time. I'm going to give you more videos. Again, I'm explaining how to design it, how to build these things called sales funnels. And I hope this helps. So before I start, I'm going to be starting with a story. And from that story, I'm going to lead into the chart. And so the story is like this, right? Imagine if there was no pandemic, no nothing. You're this guy or girl, and you go into this bar. All of a sudden you walk into this bar, and then you see this cute girl or cute guy, and you walk up to them, and all of a sudden, just imagine you got like a ring in your pocket, and you're like, hey, will you marry me? And like, how do you think that person would respond? Do you think they'll be like, oh yeah, I'll choose you? Or will they be more of the side of like, bro or girl, like, who are you? Right? Nobody's gonna have that reaction where they're gonna be like, oh, like, I'm gonna choose you right now. I'm gonna say, let's just go and run away, right? There might be that 1% or that 0.0001% person that's gonna be like, yeah, let's do it. But most people, right, they're gonna be like, I don't know you. You don't know me. You don't know my pain point. You don't know anything about who I am. So why should I choose you? And so that's the first thing that I want to explain to you, because at the end of the day, a lot of us are doing that today. We're so desperate in our own times, and we're just like, I need you, I need you, I need you. Buy from me, buy from me, buy from me. Because at the end of the day, we know we have the solutions, right? As a business owner, we know we have the solutions. But at the end of the day, a customer may not react like that, because at the end of the day, they are being bombarded with so many different people saying, choose me, choose me, choose me, choose me, right? And you don't want to be in that predicament. So this is going to be a chart that is taken from the book Sell Like Crazy from Sabri Subi. And I'm going to explain this chart so that you can have an understanding of how to lead your customers from having low skepticism and high trust with you, right? And so this is how the first aspect of building a sales funnel is understanding the psychology, and then using the technology to incorporate with that to build something for your business so that you can lead them to make a decision to buy or schedule a call with you. And so we're going to go look to the whiteboard. I'm going to explain the chart. So let's go. So this is the first step. I'm going to just draw the chart for us. It's going to be in black. I'm going to have another line. I'm going to put a dash line, but this will be skepticism, right? So just for all you out there, skepticism. So it's a skeptic. And then we'll make the other line in yellow. I like yellow. And so we'll make this the trust. Right? So we have trust, we have skeptics, and in black, I'll put this as high. Right? In the beginning, people are going to have high skepticism. And if we just take it from the story that we just explained, like, nobody's going to buy from you just when you say, will you marry me? Because you see them, right? We had to shift our mindset and understand how to lead people in a way to make a decision to buy. Because at the end of the day, right, this part over here, this is where we want to get them to, right? This is where they make the decision to buy or to schedule a call, whatever it may be, right? That's going to be in that area. We want to lead people into that. So how do we do that? What's the process? And I'm going to talk about it in the online world compared to the regular, like, out there in the market and whatnot. The online world is like this. So typically what will happen here is that you're going to have different phases to lead your customers, right? Until they reach this point that you have here, right? And the way that we do that is by social media, right? A source, right? And that's going to be this beginning part. I'm going to do that. I don't have any animal colors, but I'll use it in red, right? This is a source, right? The first part is the source. They're high skeptics. They know they have a problem, right? So there's 4 phases that we can look at that too, right? They know they have a problem, right? So they're like ready to buy right now. That's the 3%, right? Then you have another percentile where they know they have a problem, but they're just like, I just need a little bit more information and I'll make the decision to buy it from you right now. The third thing is people that just realize they have the problem. So they're just like, I'm exploring this. I'm going to look and compare everywhere. And then the fourth one are the people that don't even know they have the problem, but you are educating them to see that they actually have the problem to make the decision to choose you. And so that's the first one. So we're going to start from the source, right? The source is all your social medias, right? We have social media, we have your website, we have, I don't know, from a friend. There's so many different areas where this place is, but usually what we do, especially in a sales funnel or a marketing thing, we start with the ad, right? And this ad usually communicates something to them, right? It says, hey, blah, blah, blah. Have you been feeling this? Are you doing that? Right? You're talking to the desires, you're talking to their hopes, you're communicating in a way that's saying, hey, I just want to get to know you. Like, I know you're feeling this way. And I have something that can help you. And so that's where the first part, you're leading them into this first part right here. This first part is going to be talking about, it's called a high value content offer. And there's a way to exchange. And you might see this somewhere where somebody's like, here's a PDF. Just provide your name and email. And so that PDF has the value of transition. And the way that we do it is communicating a way for the customers to say like, oh, I understand now. You're speaking to me. I hear you. And now you exchange that so that they can get some value to solve that problem that they're facing right now. Because at the end of the day in business, we're solving problems. And so that's the first step, which is this part right here. And then we move them onwards. So now, as they subscribe, now they're on your email list. So this is the first email, right? This email, you're going to lead them into a place where it's a video, you explaining, I understand your problem, here's some more information. And so that's the first. So what's happening now, right? The skepticism line is starting to decrease. So they were here, but now they're here, right? When they were seeing that video, they're like, hey, choose me. And now you could also say, choose me, right? You could be like, hey, do you feel that you could trust me now? And lead them to an offer. And they might not. And so this is where you hit them with a second email, right? And again, just sitting more and more until you get to a point where they fully trust you. And this could be a webinar now, this circle over here. It could be something over here where you're actually meeting them face to face, right? All you're trying to do is lower the skepticism, right? Which is the blue line. And you're increasing the trust, which is the yellow line, right? It's the whole point. And then once they get to this area, that's when they start to buy. This is when they start to call you and say, I fully trust that you could actually solve the problem. You could bring me to the outcome which I desire. And this is where you're being the guide and leading them to that process now. Saying step 1, we do this, step 2, step 3, step 4, and this is it. If it's a product, here's a product that could solve the problem that you're facing. And here's the different things of people that have done it, and people that have used the product and service that we had. So this is just a little concept that I just wanted to explain of how somebody actually leads in the online world. Somebody leads from high skepticism to low skepticism, and you're starting to build a trust. Because once you build a trust to the point to buying and selling, like that's where we want to get them to. So I hope this video helps. Enjoy it. Take this concept. Again, this is from the book Sabri Subi's Sell Like Crazy. Use this concept. I think it's going to be vital in your business. And yeah, there's going to be more videos later on explaining how they actually build a system like this, right? Because at the end of the day, like, how do you write ads? How do you create this landing page? What are the copy? What is the words that to say, right? Well, how do you set up an email marketing campaign? How do you actually do these different webinars? How do you do these things, right? And so I'm going to be explaining that in the process later to come, but I hope this video helps, and we look forward to speaking to you again. So take care.